Welcome back, guys, to our YouTube channel RM Tech Mac. So in this YouTube channel, we are going to be talking about mechatronic issues, tiptronic issues, and talking about car reviewing cars. So today we're going to talk about the CVT transmission gearbox, which is abbreviated as constant variable transmission gearbox. So this CVT gearbox, it is mated to a 7 or 8-speed gearbox in a Nissan Magnite 1-liter turbo 3-cylinder. So this gearbox, its disadvantages is that we have a disadvantage and advantages. And its advantages is that it is fuel efficient, it promotes pure acceleration and smoother. And then its disadvantages is that it makes your car more louder due to higher RPMs.
Constant variable gearboxes are not mostly used in many vehicles because they may not be able to compensate with heavy load, heavy duty, and much excessive acceleration.
Welcome back, guys. As you can see, the sun is hot. So today we are going to talk about the CVT transmission gearbox. So what is the CVT transmission gearbox? It is one kind of a constant variable transmission. So there are not many variables of vehicles which use that CVT transmission, but as you know, the Nissan Magnite 1-liter turbo 4-cylinder, it's a 3-cylinder. It uses CVT transmission gearbox and the EZ shift. So EZ shift is more similar to the CVT, and the CVT has good advantages because it's fuel efficient. It supports a smoother acceleration. So is a CVT transmission better than an automatic or a manual transmission? So we have different types of automatic gearboxes. We have AMT, CVT, EZ shift, DSG, and did I mention DCT? Yeah. And then AMT. There are many lot of variables of different types of automatic gearbox. So as you know, the constant variable transmission, I said we are going to talk about it today. Its disadvantages is that it supports loud noise. When your car uses a CVT transmission, your car's RPM will always be higher. Your car will always be making a noise. So one thing which is a disadvantage of a CVT transmission gearbox is that your car will always have higher RPMs.
We are still talking about the CVT transmission.
CVT transmission, I've already told you what it's about. So this car is using a 5-speed manual gearbox. So let me come show you what a manual transmission consists of. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you'll probably see. Come on, let's see. So from this point, I cannot show you properly, but here we have our gear links. This is our gear links. While I'm changing gears by that side, you'll be able to see that those are the manual transmission gear links. Watch out. So guys, as you have seen through that process, I was changing the gears from R1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a manual transmission is better, than an automatic transmission because here you do change gears yourself, but that's hard labor. But the advantage of a manual transmission is that it has lower fuel consumption, it prolongs engine mountings, and it does keep your engine average fuel consumption low. So the disadvantages of automatic transmission is that an automatic transmission always changes gears itself, because that's what the ECU sends the program for. So guys, if there's something you want me to do or tell you about or talk about in this YouTube channel, you should talk to me in the comment section. I'll reply back to you guys so that we can talk to each other about mechanical components. As from me to you guys, please like, share and subscribe. So as we're still continuing, the Nissan Magnet comes in at 1 liter 3-cylinder turbo. So it uses a Cvt transmission and EZ shift. So I do not know much information about an EZ shift gearbox, but I will have to find out for you guys concerning an EZ shift gearbox. But all I know about Cvt gearbox is that it has an advantages of it has many gear ratios. Oh, and talking about gears, it doesn't change gears because you're putting your foot pedal down. It changes gears depending on each gear ratio. So what you guys have to know is that car has a problem of its RPM always up. It's always making noise. Auma, 6,000 RPM, 5,000 RPM. While you're on a manual car, you can change anytime you want. Automatic car, there is a semi-auto, a DSG, and a sequential automatic gearbox. So it's up to you. But in my opinion, I carry my word is not the word of God. So in my opinion, a CVT transmission is a bad idea of a gearbox. I wish Nissan Magnet could just stop producing that type of automatic gearbox, because it's so ridiculous and it makes noise. As from me to you guys, thank you.
And guys, if you want to ask me any question regarding mechatronics or anything about cars concerning today's episode, or just general about cars, you can let me know in the comment section. I'm open to answer and tell you more about cars. As for me to you guys, thank you. Please share, like and subscribe. And you guys might probably wondering, how are gears changed in automatic transmission? So in an automatic transmission gearbox, gears are changed by a torque converter, not by a clutch system like in the case of a manual transmission. And in the manual transmission, the driver himself or herself changes gears by a manually clutch pressed pedal. So that's how gears are changed in an automatic transmission and in a manual transmission. As you can see guys, just be on the lookout. My hand will reach out to somewhere else, and there it is. And that somewhere else, it is where my gear stick is positioned. That's where I change gears for better acceleration and for better speed picking up. And that speed picking up may be able to help me so that I can go up hills faster than changing gears without using a gear stick. And it is entirely impossible for a person to change a manual transmission or an automatic transmission gear without a gear stick.
Yeah, so guys, as you can see for yourself, this is our CVT transmission, constant variable transmission. So as you can see, we have our pulleys, and those pulleys are driven by pulley belts, and those pulley belts are made out of nylon rubber. So it is important to maintain and change those pulley belts as time goes on.